I don't care if this video is gonna get buried by Facebook's new algorithm. I just, really need to get these off my chest. That's it. So the outbreak is real, and so far it has taught me quite a handful of lessons. The first thing I've learned is that perhaps I have taken too many things for granted. Not until the economic impacts of the virus became global that I started to realize how fortunate I was. Of course, I was also affected by the layoff, but compare that to millions of people who have gone bankrupted because of the outbreak, or those people who are not only losing their income, but also seeing their saving, their property, their dreams being taken away from them. I am definitely among the lucky ones.
How dare you!
Because at least I had the option to just stop working and stay home. Many other people didn't even have the choice. They had to continue going to work, jeopardizing themselves and their family to keep that roof on their head. Many people like doctors or police couldn't just stay home even if they wanted to. They had to continue working for people like us to have the luxury of staying in our safe zone. Never before have I felt so much guilt and regret for not appreciating the things I was given, until I inadvertently discovered that there is literally no God whose job is to make sure that I will always have what I currently have at my disposal. A life, good health, a family to rely on, a house to come back, and a sustaining job. If only I could go back to the past maybe 2 months ago, I would tell past me to stop being silly, stop bitching. The last several weeks actually allowed me to contemplate myself after years of being in a rut. So I stumbled upon the fact that I wasn't born ambitious. I was just conditioned to want more. I mean, it doesn't matter how much I have. I always end up wanting a little more. Bigger house, better income, nicer vehicle. I know that those desires only prevent me from enjoying the best years of my life. But then again, if I opted for self-contentment, I fear being considered a wimp, a loser. I just spent a ridiculous amount of time trying to secure my position in society, trying to feel that I belong, until reality hit me with the fact that human society itself is anything but secure. It is extremely fragile. Accidents of life and death actually have much more serious impacts on our life than any social factors. Before the unstoppable force of nature, there is no discrimination, and suddenly all of my concerns in the past became irrelevant. People always say that we live in a society, yada yada yada. I mean, yes, we do, but let's not forget that we also live on a planet, in a universe, which are much bigger and more relentless. And in the grand scheme of things, the life of a person is scarily small and insignificant, let alone what other people think of him. Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. If worries and insecurities could change anything, it would have done so a long time ago. And finally, I've learned that everyone wants to solve the problem, but not everyone wants to be a part of the solution. I saw a lot of people scolding patients who evaded quarantine, but they themselves refused to stay home or close their business because economic crisis is scarier than the disease. I saw a lot of them crying out for the cancellation of celebrities who don't donate enough money, while refusing to even donate a dime because you can't trust the government. I saw a lot of people criticizing supremacism and then just go ahead and gloat over the terrible situation of other countries, even celebrating it like it's some sort of victory. And you know what? Those people who wish for human extinction to save the environment don't actually care about the environment. They care about nothing but their self-entitlement. I mean, if those people insist that human deserves God's punishment, why are they not willing to be the first one to die? Those people to me are straight up hypocritical and creepy. Because if they're willing to go as far as using the death of others to validate their points, to leverage themselves or their groups, what else would they not do? I guess that's it. Thank you for making it to the end. I would love to hear what you have learned from this pandemic so far. You can tell me down in the comment section below using English or Vietnamese. or both. If you're crazy, I don't judge. I never thought of a day I would be saying this, but please stay home, stay safe, and stay negative. See ya.